However, I have a feeling it won't come to my bitter death. In fact, higher up 4 swordsmen. No, this is not the Legend of Zelda. These are just 4 squads of swordsmen here. And start work on... Well, let's see what we can train first. Kingdom Special Units, Hobliars, famous Irish version of the light cavalry with short javelins, fast and a good charge, requiring a spearmaker. Spearmen requiring a spearmaker. Bowmen requiring a fletcher. And longbowmen requiring a fletcher. So I think I will be getting the spearmaker here. Go ahead and get that started. Notice I'm already back up to 48 food. Absolutely amazing how fast the capital is growing here, as working on that early economy such as the inn and the granary and the fishmonger. It's allowing my city to grow at a very rapid rate. Notice food and workers. Very high here. Gold income is very low, but you can see it really
Enemy
doesn't make a
troops have
difference
crossed
here.
our borders.
Scotland getting very aggressive here, so jumping right into my territory. Go to that and see it right here. I'm not very happy about that. I think I'm going to go ahead and use my swordsman here and destroy this army where the swordsmen are considerably more powerful. Still short 8 troops. Get another small swordsman.
What is your command? For honor,
Out as he's
attack!
level 3. I'm going to go ahead
Sire,
and lead this
here
battle.
is your enemy.
There's my enemy.
Our marshal has placed our armies here.
And so this is what we start with. Already we are winning. Notice wedge formation.
Draw line! Draw
In
line!
all of these guys, wedge is only
Form a
solid
line!
against
Form a
cavalry.
line!
Something we are not facing here. We're fighting infantry, and so we want
Close ranks!
tight lines
To arms!
and have the army move together now.
Let's move! On our way!
We should be able to destroy
On our
this. We
way.
already, as we see already, we're winning slightly. They do have more morale. 13 morale here to our 10. Let's see if we can prevent that being a
Right
big
on,
factor
move
in this
out.
battle. Again, he's also level 3, so what has he on the skills? His squads on the field 5% faster than mine. He can have siege weapons, and he fights well against rebels.
Let's move!
The only problem here is he is faster than us, but I don't think that will be enough to
On our way.
change the battle. Look at swordsman stats here. Backbone of every army, 60 chances of killing him. They are considerably more powerful than
Right on!
peasants. Now, I can't say for sure what these chances actually mean,
Right
if they're
on!
percent
Let's
chances or not. If that
On our
means
way!
that I have killed 2 or 50% chance of killing the third one with my knights,
Break
that would
ranks!
be
Grind them to
I don't really
dust!
know. But I do know that the higher numbers, the better it is. Develop that entire squad there. Let him come around, let him surround me. Back up, be working perfectly into my plan here. Normally you don't want to be surrounded, you think that'd be a bad idea. However, you forget. Wide
Losing ranks!
now all of a sudden, I am almost surrounding him, forcing him into retreat. Both of us losing morale here. I'm at 8, he's at 10.
Titan ranks!
Titan ranks again, forcing more combat over here. Now we are losing quite a few men.
Losing ranks!
We are taking too much damage.
Attack! Close ranks!
Apparently we're taking a substantial amount of damage here.
Squad, deploy here!
My knights
Let's
are
move!
Lord,
dying.
we have struck them hard.
Pull
They
back!
cannot recover.
Pull back! That's it! I'm out of here! Retreat!
And it turns out we're losing because of morale, so let's go ahead and
I don't want to die!
we want to leave and
Sire,
retreat
we lost the
back
battle.
into the city as our morale was crushed for some reason. Very bad situation here. Very surprising that I lost all that morale in that battle.
What is your wish?
How many
A
men do I
new
have?
Back to the
construction
road
has been
again.
finished,
88 men.
sire.
Go
This
ahead
is
and
the
fight
position of the
again.
enemy
As you
army.
can see, he's been hurt very badly.
Regard the splendor of our army.
We now have massive reinforcements, winning decisively.
Company!
There is no way
Line!
and no reason
Company! On the
we
line!
should lose this battle.
Draw line! Company! Line!
Now this is assuming my
On our
army
way!
doesn't fail in morale again. That was a very
Move out!
unexpected situation, to say the least, to lose all
Let's
that
move!
morale like that.
Move out!
However,
On
I
our
believe
way!
we should be able to come back and
March on!
wipe out
Let's move!
these upstarts here. Peasants. A whopping 20 chance to kill on melee. No chance that they'll be able to beat down
March
our
on!
very
Move!
strong
Move out!
swordsman army.
On our way! On our way! Move! On our way! Move out!
Trees being felled over here at this lumber camp, because that is apparently what we're
Move! Let's
fighting.
move!
And
Move right!
Right,
Right!
charge in.
Charge!
Go ahead and keep my knight out of this battle. Not one.
To battle! Let's move! On our way!
So we'll keep him
Let's
close.
move!
Watch morale again. Look on
Sire,
morale again.
the enemy army is fleeing.
He's immediately giving up the battle. In fact, we do not have to worry about morale as he immediately ran away.
Home,
We're
sweet
going to go
home.
ahead and fall back as well. Get those
Now that I am more
fortifications up.
skilled, I want a raise.
You are not getting a raise, sir. Replenish 2 of those
My
squads.
liege.
And where are you going? You're running
What is your
away.
wish? I am
Let's go
leaving
ahead
the
and
camp.
take even more losses. You see, fortifications, the reason why I go for this one is I can do damage from a distance. Keep losing more and more men. In fact, I even killed off one of his squads. Now I can't shoot them when they're in a boat.
Warm food at last.
So we forced him back for now. You see, battles in province -1 total battles in province here. As we did end up losing the battle. We're exhausted by war, and people are very unhappy for that. Now we have this quiet moment. There's a big dilemma we have to what we want to do next. Do we replenish our squads here, which cost 300 per squad, or to replenish all of them a whopping 1,200? We have 500 gold. Or do we start construction on more economy or military? As you can see, for our civilian structures, there's a tax collector's office and there's a church. The church I may get later, but as you can see, it's 3,000 gold. We can't actually build that right now. It wouldn't work. And as I said earlier, we can't do a tax collector's office. Those are just, I don't like them. Just plain and simple, I don't like them. Bakery, well, we can't afford that. Can't afford any of those. So looking at military buildings, what can we afford in buildings? Pretty much nothing. Everything's very expensive. There's a palisade, as we saw earlier. The most basic shelter for citizens during times of enemy invasion. Without it, towns are invaded instantly, which can cause many casualties. It's 4,000 gold. There is one building we can build, the siege post. It's required to build siege equipment in a town that includes the very basic lineman. You see here, ladderman, trebuchet, ballista, catapult, and battering ram. All very important for taking out a city. Now we have 1,000
Yes?
gold. We can build stuff like a Fletcher or an axesmith, if we so choose. But I think in this scenario, right now, let's go ahead and refill 2 of our most hurt squads. Now we only need 600, and we're getting
Your gold,
40 gold.
sire.
Look at this trade right here, 34 gold from trade. Kiev is giving me 16, And York, 18. York must be
Political
getting
view.
very big here. Looks like they haven't expanded any more at this point. Rather large, though, compared to a lot of other areas, and they must have a very strong localized economy. They have 18 income from 4 provinces for trade, which is very large. So we can assume their local economy is very strong, and they focus on civilian structures.